This week we're going to
Instagram like Beyoncé.
I have lived for this moment.
I don't think I'm gonna live up to the hype.
is we're watching a lot of celebrities completely rebrand their Instagrams right now. They're making their Instagrams represent what they're thinking without having to say anything.
When I think about Beyonce's Instagram, it is like one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. This new aesthetic she's been doing lately where she's just like bad Photoshop, but it's so bad it's good. Like it's like intentionally bad.
It looks like a lot of work. I feel like Beyonce just gets her pictures taken and then she's like, all right, send me the edits.
I'm not wealthy enough to have as many accessories.
Half of this came from props.
See, the thing is that we ain't got Beyonce followers. If my number goes down at least one, I'm coming for y'all.
This aesthetic, like it was a Thanksgiving post she did, and it was her. I also kind of want to use some pictures of me walking out. The first day I felt fine because we were super jazzed about. And I was like, oh yes, take these pictures. I'm being extra. Do this angle, do that angle. Destiny is doing whatever this is.
Details.
She's taking forever. I was in here editing this picture for Instagram, but I've literally spent the past 20 minutes trying to make one piece of one photo that will have to be repeated 4 times. That's when I knew there was no way Beyonce's doing
No, this is what she does. She's like, this outfit looks good, let's Instagram.
If she does this, she's superhuman. How does she do this? Raise 3 children, be a wife, and do all this? I don't understand. She goes, Blue, play with this Photoshop or whatever. And Blue is like, Mom, got it, done. I have it, I have a concept.
You guys, Ryan just came out of the gate with the most epic Instagram I've seen in quite some time, and I feel like he's really upping the bar.
Of the 3 of us, Ryan seems to think he's Beyonce. We need to humble him, and this is part of the process, so I'm gonna be helping Destiny.
Look, we can tell Ryan, somebody can send him his luggage. I felt like I was too into it. I was going deep into my Photoshop. I mean, zoomed into like 700.
We haven't seen Jazzaquel in these, but
We haven't.
so far, I am clearly Beyonce.
See, this is the problem. This is why I have to root for Destiny, because Michelle here.
So it's in the middle of her workday, and I'm having to stop everything that I'm doing to go take fucking pictures to post on Instagram. I've been on an aesthetic of like a very like 2000s weird MySpace pictures. So now that I actually had to put time in, I struggled. And then you need to like bring someone with you because you can't post 4 selfies. I feel like Beyonce has to take like a full day because her pictures are bomb too.
Yeah.
I use my Instagram like so freely and I love it so much, and it's just like something that's fun for me to go and do, and like this became my job on top of the job that I already have.
We're a couple of days in, and I'm just gonna say mine is the best so far.
Hater. I didn't post because MLK Day was coming up and I wanted to be able to rep for our main guy, okay? I'm out here riding for the culture.
My favorite part was how collaborative it was. Like I was really pulling in like my other coworkers, my friends, and it was sort of like doing a very collaborative art piece. So with the help of the incredibly talented Claudia, just finished the last one on this wall. I'm really excited about this. Now I just have to edit all of them. This has taught me 2 things. 1, it's really awesome to like create your own aesthetic for your Instagram. 2, it's a lot easier to create your own aesthetic if you have an army of interns and or famous. So if you want to be my intern or you guys want to help me get famous, let me know. Like it was cool like utilizing different parts of Photoshop and really like playing with my aesthetic. There was no caption, so I couldn't explain it. So I really had to make sure that every piece that was a part of the project like spoke to me as a person.
Me and Destiny are doing a little bit of a night photo shoot. We decided, you know, like an aesthetic is like the parking garage, like after dark with the flash on. Destiny, how are you feeling?
My thing is, this is like the 3rd shoot by now and I'm over it. Beyonce, my God.
I feel you.
I've spent so much time on a single post. This post with the music that I attached to it, it took me at least 2.5 hours. And I had to like do this beehive like filter on it. It was so hard to put it to the music and get the words to match. So I don't know who's doing this for Beyonce, but this is a job all in itself.
I'm finally about to send this project to myself. Mind you, I started at 2 o'clock. It's now 6 o'clock. This is ridiculous. Beyonce, my God.
I think the easiest / most rewarding part is really finding beauty in everything and everywhere, because it was like every place I stepped into could have easily become a part of this project. It was cool to like lean into other ways of telling a story.
Your pictures, I felt like could be hung up like in a room, like pieces of art. We saw a security guard and we were like, whose car is this that has the top down? And he was like, it's mine. And we're like, can I sit in it? So then I just sat in this random security man's car. But the picture spot on.
By the end of this, I feel like I'm gonna be a Photoshop expert. And I'm getting to get really in detail with mixing with the patterns of my clothing. The level of detail that goes into the actual Instagram post is cool. So I think if I continue this, I think I'm definitely going to extend the amount of time in between the posts just because it's so much at once.
This was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
1,000,000 times.
I feel like it was just as stressful as like finals week. There was a lot of prep and then you did it and it was over with and you're like, why did I just spend so much time on this?
Like there were times that I was just uninspired.
For your date too, I was taking your pictures and you're like, I don't know.
I knew I was gonna lose followers. Instead of just like prolonging the process, I just put them all out at once. My photos have been up for about an hour and a half and I've lost like 200 followers. And I'm like, bye.
I don't know, I can see myself doing it again.
Yeah.
But I kind of like how clean it looks on Instagram.
I don't think I would do this again just because it really isn't me. And the posting 3 times, look, they want either one photo or none.
I'm definitely gonna continue the like conceptual like thinking. I didn't come into this project thinking I would find out more about my voice, but I definitely think that that's something that happened. Especially seeing how all of ours differed so much. Like we're all such unique artists, so it was cool to see what we all did.
I think this has opened me up to having a little bit more creative fun with my Instagram. I liked it overall.
Me too.
Beyoncé, if you ever want to give me tips on my Instagram, please.
And if you want to hire me to do your Instagram, I will do it for like super cheap. I mean, I'm talking like 50 cents an hour, as long as I get to like just breathe around you.
Beyoncé.
That's what I want her to do, and that'll be my baby. I just smell it.
We're done here.
My current aesthetic on Instagram right now is like 2000s trash.
Mine would kind of have to be like a witch in the woods.
You did not just come up with that, first of all.
I did. I love a good alliteration.
Mine would have to be, I don't know, a witch in the woods.